Hey guys, this is Mason.
And I'm Mason's dad, and today we're reviewing the Artic Laser.
Fire the laser!
Alright, so we're going to discuss a couple of pros and cons of the new Artic Laser. Mason, what's the first pro?
Very well built and very, very durable.
And indeed it is. This thing feels like a mag light. It is solid construction, metal.
Are you calling me a maggot?
No. The end is actually covered with a tactile rubber on the button on the end, so you know, the noises, the clicks are very audible. Very impressive quality. Absolutely impressive. Pro number 2.
Great battery life, and I'm going to be talking about great battery life. We've had this for like half a year.
We have had this. This is June. We have actually had it since early February. We charged the battery when it first came in. We've used it a lot, and we have yet to need to charge the battery. It's probably due, but it still works, and it still seems to do all the essential functions that it did before, which we'll talk about essential functions here in just a bit. But the bottom line is great battery life, very durable. One more pro we want to cover. What was that?
It's a real laser. This is no laser pointer, people.
This is a laser. And you can do some really cool stuff with this. It's important to understand this is not a toy in any way. This thing will burn through. You can burn balloons. You can light a match with it. You can burn ants. And if your skin comes into direct contact with it for more than just a second, it's going to burn you, as Mason discovered. So you do have to keep that in mind, that this is not a toy. That being said, I can't imagine any circumstance under which you would allow someone...
No 8-year-olds get...
You would never allow...
8-year-olds get these.
Right. As a general rule, I can assure you, you would never want to allow someone under the age of 18 or so to operate one of these. Now, let's watch the 10-year-old demonstrate how this thing works.
Stick 2 of them under there and see what happens. Lights and folks.
Alright, so that covers the pros. Now let's go real quickly through the cons, and there are a couple of those as well. Con number 1, Mason Brown.
No local service to get it fixed.
This is a foreign product, and if it were to break, we haven't had any trouble yet, but if it were to break, I think we would have a very difficult time getting it repaired.
We may just have to order a new
We
one.
went through months of delays after paying for the product for it to actually arrive. So that being said, I would be very hesitant to send this off for repair to another country and feel like I would probably never see it again. So it's sort of a buy one, take good care of it, and if it ever breaks, you're probably out of luck type of investment. Number 2, what's the next con?
Expensive and not essential.
It is expensive. I think we paid about $150 for this.
I had a coupon, so we had like it was about $258. It was
$258, and I think we got for $100 off for about $150. So, pretty expensive product, considering you can go through life just fine without one of these.
It is $200 and exactly.
Okay, $200.
$199.
So the point is, it's not really essential. What are you going to do with a laser? You got to ask yourself before you plop down $150, $200. What do you think you're going to do with it? Because
now before we talk about this, we got a cheap one because you can get this up to 2 watts. We only got like a 700 milliwatts.
The one we
Whenever you get 2 watts, it is $300.
Yeah, the one we have though is plenty powerful enough, I assure you. Now, what I was saying is that you have to consider, what are you going to do with this? You know, we popped some balloons, we lit a match or two, we burned some ants.
Make very good YouTube videos.
I suppose. But beyond that, it's not really something that's essential. It is, for all intents and purposes, an expensive grown-up's toy.
In this case, a kid's toy.
What's the final con on this one?
Let's find out. I don't have my notepad open.
And so we wait.
It's a laser. It's a real...
It's a laser. So pro number 3 was, it's a laser. Con number 3 is, it's a laser. That means it's dangerous. Aside from burning someone...
That means if you drop this thing and it burns somebody's eye off, they can sue you.
That's an unusual point, but that's true enough.
Well, here's an unusual.
Here's what you need to remember. This thing, if it were to shine directly in your eyes, it truly could burn your cornea. If you flash it into the sky and you were
hit
to
an airplane,
accidentally,
you better run.
even if you accidentally, it's called lasing. If you accidentally lased an airplane, you could quite literally have the feds showing up at your house to arrest you. All right, so you got to keep that in mind. All things said, though, we're pretty happy with this purchase. You know, for 150 bucks, we burned a lot of stuff. We've popped balloons. I will tell you this: if we are ever attacked by balloons, killer balloons, Mason and I are protected.
Die, you killer balloon!
So that's it. The Arctic laser, pretty cool for what it is. Some pros, some cons, a review of what it's like, and a couple of demonstrations that we showed for you. And if you're interested in one, we got ours at wickedlasers.com. There are other sites that sell them. You know, do your due diligence, shop around, see what's right for you. But until next time,
You like hearts?
he's Mason. I'm Mason's dad.
Do you like hearts?
I heart hearts. Thank you.